Hello everyone, welcome back to Timber and Stone here in Edgington, the new Edge. So, as I set things down, going on dawn of day 4, we have iron. We have quite a bit of iron, we have 12 iron, and as it turns out, I don't know if this was a feature before, but it looks like we get more than one iron, like, per iron ore, so consequently, Rickman is getting us a ton of stuff. So we are smelting that up together as quickly as we can. Meanwhile, the farms are going pretty much full tilt, so we are getting a bunch of food. Beatrix is no longer complaining quite so much. Need tongs to work the forge. Do we not have any? We have some iron tongs. She's just making some stone ones because we don't have any iron at the moment. So let me see. Craft. We have 3 iron on hand. So we're doing pretty dang well, and yeah, there we go, making stone tongs. Well, iron tongs, rather. Yay! But yeah, that means we are actually, like, moving up our tech tree and stuff. That slightly has the potential that we're going to see some enemies soon, but they still have no idea where we are, so I'm not going to complain too much. Let me see. Brick, we're still developing. Good. So Ellie is still working on that. Crafting brick 2. Good. Just move that, because geez, that picked a really weird place to show up. I haven't actually had to start this campfire for, like, ever. Let's just get rid of that. Ellie is going to have to be... Oh, 1 food, potato, yay! So, presently, our folks are still using fairly basic tools. But their hunger is dropping, so that's good. We're staying pretty okay on hunger. I think I might need to build like a small hut next to the mine here, or at least have some kind of tool chest around here, just so that Rickman doesn't have to come all the way out to like the main establishment when it's eventually all the way over there. But yeah, we're doing really nicely here. So let me just see. Storage. We want a tool chest. And let's plonk it down here, so that he doesn't actually even have to leave the place. And then maybe we'll put a bed nearby here as well, so he can sleep. But if I was gonna like put actual like living quarters of any kind around here, I think I would probably want to ensure that... Oh, gathered 5 food from chicken. Nice! That's probably egg, but nice! Thank you, Beatrix. Ooh, and the music has gone all manner of, like, ominous. Hey, this is doing well. We're doing well. This is good. Everything is fine. Yeah. Cue things being instantaneously not fine. So let's do a quick scan. Let's see if we can... There should be still a spider around here, I think. Oh, there's the sun coming up. Yep. There's the spider that Beatrix saw ages and ages ago. There's some spiders there. A skeleton. Ooh, this guy's on a mission. Where's he off to? Ellie has leveled up. Hooray! They can't be heading for any kind of hole designation. I'm gonna guess that they're just gonna gravitate to the center of the map. Which is good for us, because they're ways away from us if they do that. Okay, there's another spider. Oh, is that like... I guess that's just a really low piece of stone. Oh, our neighbor's body is still here. Eventually he'll become one with the tree. Poor guy, poor guy. And oh, there's his comrades. Storage cap reached. Oh, probably in stone. Okay, I can probably... Well, not stone, but stone brick. I can probably work that out in a moment, but we need more wood. So I'm going to have to tell Ellie to be a stonemason fairly soon. Well, to be a lumberjack soon enough. It looks like we don't have too much to worry about. There's a few skeletons, but it's mostly spiders, and none of them know where we are. So we don't have too much to worry about right this instant. So let me see. Storage. We want a resource crate. Let's plunk that there. And we might as well make 2 of these. Can I get rid of the highlights? Thank you. Bernard is now level 5 blacksmith. Hooray! Okay, so, where's Ellie? Bernard, Ellie, to woodchopper, please. And do you still have, like, stuff in your inventory? For the moment, at least. I'm not quite sure why you're getting rid of your... There we go, level tunic is back. Hurrah, hurrah. Good, good, good. And how much iron do we have now? Crafting, iron ingots, we have 5! We have room in our stocks there for another one, so we'll just stick that on the list and Bernard can get to work on that. And I think Bernard was also playing the role of our carpenter at the moment. Yeah, level 3 carpenter. Lars is level 8! Hooray! It keeps going up. We keep getting levels up. That's good. That's good. That means we get more stuff. It also means we're a high priority, like, settlement, so people are more likely to come and kill us, but we'll see. Hee, this is nice. I like it. I like it when things are going nicely. Yep, storage cap reached, I know. Level 8 farmer, I know. Right, okay. Now, one thing I sort of want to test is whether we can get people to actually, like, build stuff on the bottom of the lake. I don't know if that's possible, but if it is, then we can make an underground, like, tunnel, basically. Which will allow us to get people over here without having to go over the intervening bridge. The music's gone very ominous. Like I need to be worried. But I think it's basically on random anyways, so we're probably okay. Large stone hoe has broken. That's fine, we can make him better ones now. So, tools. Hoe is at the bottom. We can make him an iron hoe. That's probably a bit too high up for him, though. So, let's stick a copper hoe in our list. Move that up. And how are we doing over here, then? 6. 10. Over the stock limit. Level 5 woodchopper. Yay! Go Ellie! Everybody's leveling up today. You get a level up, and you get a level up, and you get a level up. Now hopefully I'm not going to have any more issues with recording this series. I don't know at all what was up before. Fraps randomly stopped recording, and then I had that really bizarre thing with my face cam, where it decided it would just play piecemeal with my audio for the entire video. I don't know what was going on there. That was very strange. Okay, looks like we should be getting our stuff soon. Yep, there we go. So we can make our storage crate, which means we can store stuff. Let's take a look at what we got. Miscellaneous supplies, 24 of 20. Wheat is at 19 of 20. Tools are 32 of 40. Of course, there is another, like, thing to build down here, which Rickman is working on. Okay. Now, I'm tempted to push fast forward, but usually when that happens, bad stuff comes along. So, for the time being, at least I'm going to ignore that idea. Now, I would have a forager. A lot of people keep saying that I should get a forager, because there's a ton of berry bushes around. The trouble is that foragers don't have a set, like, area to go to. They don't just go to a certain area and pick all the berry bushes there. No, what happens is they go to berry bush to berry bush to berry bush to berry bush, and they generally tend to go around the entire map. And since we presently have a bunch of skeletons and a bunch of spiders around, that's a bad thing. Like, we don't want that. That will get people killed, namely our forager. So I'm happier to not have them, to not have a forager at this particular stage, at least, and just have it so that people are, like, farming and getting up the levels that they're going to need later, so that we can make sure that everything is okay and dandy. But let me see, we are digging along quite happily there, and now Rickman doesn't have to leave his mine to get another pickaxe. We have a bit more wood. I'm definitely gonna have to make some kind of dedicated wood farm. Some kind of, like, lumber yard, I guess, over on... What? I keep calling it New Edge, but it's... I suppose it'd be tempting to call this Atlantis. Because I'm going to be building a city on the water. Now, I also don't actually know if mobs that are coming to attack me will avoid the water, if they'll follow the land's edge and then go through the bridge, in which case, fantastic, we can just put a ballista pointing across the bridge. But either way, people travelling through water tend to move a lot slower, which should make it a lot easier for us to either re-aim ballistae, but if we just have an engineer on it, or to get our archers firing at people. So I think that's good. Okay, level 9 miner on Recommend, level 5 builder on Boner, which means he's now level with his builder level, which is nice. And where's Ellie? Ellie is currently making her way back. What do you got for me? 10 logs. Okay. 2, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Done. And if you could go back to being a stonemason, please, Ellie. Much obliged. So we can hopefully get this bridge done. I want to get the bridge done soon, because the presence of so many monsters kind of worries me slightly. I mean, we're basically across to infighting levels. That's how dense the monsters are out there. And I'd like to get more dedicated locations so that we can start making more, like, dedicated tools and such. Okay, so we should be working on bricks. Good. As long as Ellie is working on that, could you be a blacksmith and get some stuff done, please? But yeah, our farms are doing nicely. 2 food, carrot, 3 food, potato, 1 carrot, yeah. Food is coming along nicely, so how much food is Forrest carrying? 10 food. And his hunger is minimal, so he shouldn't be eating that all himself, which is fantastic. Emma... Where's Lars? Oh, Lars has passed out over here. Can I tell you... No, I do not have the option to tell you to use the best stuff. And everybody else not so much, but oh well. We haven't actually had much in terms of Emma recently. I mean, Emma joined us right at the end of last season. So... we didn't really have much time to establish a character for her, but by the looks of it, she seems to be a fairly calm, collected kind of person. She seems to, like, stick to the work at hand. We haven't seen her go nuts at all, and again, we haven't had much option either. One thing I do keep forgetting to mention is that Edgington has finally, believe it or not, it's taken absolute ages, had its first piece of fan art. So I'm going to put that on the screen here. Just on the right-hand side here, you can see it probably directly above my head. And I'm going to put a link to the artist's Tumblr page in the description below. Sorry, it has been so long that your username has gone completely out of my head. Believe me, that does not take very long, more like a day. But yeah, great piece of work, and I love it, and I'm sure Samantha would appreciate the work as well. Like, she's had a pretty rough, like, couple of months. So, oh, Wolf has killed a chicken. That's bad news, because wolves will... Yeah, we've got a pack of 3 wolves here. Bad news, because wolves will target nearby animals, and they will not necessarily target... They'll target livestock, even if there isn't a hole designation. So that could be a problem. They will, of course, as is the case with all mobs, gravitate towards livestock. Well, gravitate towards hole designations, but it's a problem if we're gonna have them running across here. So let me see, how is Samantha? Samantha is a level 4 archer. Cowardly with a weak back. Her morale is pretty dang high. Her hunger's pretty good too. Fatigue is fairly high. And she has stone-tipped arrows, of which I do not know the number. Let's see, weapons. Stone-tipped arrows, we are at 18. We should have some feathers. I think we have some feathers. No, we have no feathers. Oh, come on, Beatrix. Let's not go back to this problem again. Oh. We are very slowly making our way out onto the water. Okay, what's Beatrix's infantry, then? I don't particularly want to put anybody on infantry. But you never know, you never know. Infantry 1... Infantry 2 on Forest. Inventory free on Rickerman. Might be useful. Could get Rickerman tooled up. Inventory free on Seth. Okay then. I'm kind of okay with that notion. Right, well, I don't think we're going to have to worry about the wolves for a while. Yeah, that looks pleasant. He said as he zooms over, and they happen to be, like, nomming on a boar, who apparently they have devoured entirely. Huh. I don't recall when they started doing that. Maybe that was a new feature. But yeah, that is problematic. We're going to have to worry about that. I may want to tighten in the range of our archers. Or focus them all on one side. I think, yeah, one of them's asleep. Which was that? Seth, of course. Seth is asleep. Seth happens to be a decent infantryman. So, of course, Seth is asleep. How much copper do we have? Let's see, crafting. 1 copper ingot. How much does it take to make a food barrel? Structure, storage. Food barrel, 1 copper ingot, and 2 wood logs. Okay, we can handle that. Just wondering, because we might want to put a food barrel near to the mines. Just to, again, basically what I'm trying to make sure is that Forrest never has to, not Forrest, Rickerman ever has to leave his, he can just, like, stay in his mines from dawn to sunset, basically. Like, that's what I want. I want him to have no reason to ever leave, so we can get maximum purchase out of him. Oh, I can see that we are working away well. More food, more food. More food is good food. Yep, still got a ton there. I kind of want to turn your capacity limits down. Take about 6. Okay, let's turn capacity limits down on the farmers so that they'll more swiftly return to stockpile their goods. There we go. Right, well, I think we're going okay. And I can see from the red numbers in my bottom right that you can't see because it doesn't render on the footage, that Fraps has not stopped, so that's good. I can't speak to the audio, so hopefully that ends up okay. Forests. Does that mean Forrest has gotten the new pick? The new stone? No, he's got the regular old hoe. So who, if anybody, does have the hoe then? We do have a... we did make that, right? We do have a copper hoe. Apparently it broke already? What? Let me see this copper hoe. Where is it? Storage cap reached. Now we made it after that. I'm not seeing a copper hoe anywhere. I guess that Bernard must have failed at crafting it? That's not quite like Bernard. I don't know. One other thing we need to look at is flax. So how much raw flax do we have? Looking at flax fiber. We have 69 flax fiber. That is good. We can use that to make rope and to make cloth. So, yeah, 4 flax fiber creates a cloth. Well, it creates a rope, and 4 also makes a cloth. So it's a good utility material. We can use that to start making training dummies so that our archers can get better, but right now we don't have any kind of dedicated location, and that is not a cheap thing to put in place, so I'm going to be leaving that alone for the time being. And nope, there's the wolves. Well, there's a wolf, rather. I wonder if they'll run afoul of the skeletons. There's one. Okay, found all 3 of them. Good. It's good to know where they are. That's all I need. That's all I ask for, is to know where they are and that it's far away from me. Also, 2/3 of our archers right now are unconscious, so this would be a bad time for them to not be on guard. But overall, I think we're doing okay here. I think we're doing okay. Beatrix, level 4 herder, great. We can hopefully get some feathers, please. But But we're making our bricks. Getting out there. We'll soon be... yeah, I think Benno's just, like, clearly demonstrating there the speed difference between on land and in water. 5 food from chicken, no feathers as yet. Whoop, game saving. Good. Seems like a good point. So, this has been Edgington, the new Edge. I've been lying in bed, man. And these have been our productive little migrants, so I shall catch you all